Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot reading for the week of May 22nd through the 28th, 2023. To start off your energy this week is the door to personal healing and happiness. What a great start to this week, guys. There are new doorways opening up in your life that will lead you to so much happiness. I'm seeing really good opportunities for you at this time, and it looks different for everyone. Like, I'm viewing this peacock in the background and I'm seeing that as attention, eyes on you, acknowledgement for your creativity, for your work and success. I'm also seeing this dove here, which represents romantic love, loyalty in love, beautiful stuff. The lotus here representing that you had to grow through trauma, trials, tribulation in order to get to this point, just like how the lotus has to grow through mud before turning into this beautiful, beautiful flower. We have the rainbow bridge in the background. Things are really transforming for you. Wow. And the number 34 might be of significance for you in some way, or March 4th or April 3rd, maybe significant dates. They don't have to be. Your spiritual lesson this week is being represented by the coyote in reverse. Now, I want to read this straight from the book for you. The coyote is a sacred trickster spirit animal. So the spirit of the coyote or some type of sacred trickster spirit is working with you, okay? The coyote is the symbol of the sacred trickster, like we just said, the one who provides detours for growth and understanding by ensuring that things don't go as planned. So essentially what this is saying is this week things are not going to go as planned, but it's actually going to take you on a shortcut to your success. So if there's anything in your life that is seemingly falling apart right now, know that it's for your success, Aries. The coyote brings the energy of divine deception to set you free from the shackles of that which does not serve you. Sometimes it appears that you will get everything that you want, only to find that the coyote brings you the opposite of what you have hoped for. The lessons often offered by the coyote may at first appear confusing, but they are most sacred and always for your highest good. So whatever's happening right now that appears to be like working backwards or falling apart is actually for your highest good. So if any of you are dealing with any detours, delays, breakups, it's for your greatest good. This reminds me of that thing, like, what if one morning you lose your keys and you're getting so frustrated that you lost your keys and it takes you an extra 10 minutes to get out of the door, but within those 10 minutes there was a horrible car accident that you would have been in if you did not lose your keys. That is the energy of the sacred trickster. They are bringing you through experiences that appear to be confusing, appear to be a delay, a detour, but it's actually protecting you. Okay, so in reverse, this is the medicine, this is the healing that is going on for you this week, that the sacred trickster spirit, whoever they may be for you, is bringing you. It says, are you being seduced by what you think that you desire? Could it be that the more superficial, sparkly, shiny aspects of your ambition led you in this moment? Perhaps you feel that in order to get what you desire, you have to compromise yourself, control others, or manipulate situations to ensure that your goal is met. Coyote howls in the shadows to remind you that this may be a lesson too painful to learn. Beware of the shallow waters right now. Something or someone may pretend to be deep, but that doesn't make them so. No matter how seductive their superficial traits or how beautiful or sparkly they appear. I have run into this energy all the time. So Aries, my heart goes out to you because it's literally that energy of like someone or something in your life that appears to be like, they're putting on a mask. You know, I meet people like this all the time who pretend to be these spiritual beings who are into yoga, who are into growth and healing, but they're doing it for clout. They're doing it for the wrong reasons. They're trying to monetize it, and I say that as someone with a monetized YouTube channel based on spirituality. But like their version of spirituality is the superficial thing where it's more of a show than necessarily, like we saw here, growing through the actual mud, doing the actual hard work. So I don't know. I would just be mindful of that at this time. all that glitters there will not turn up gold no matter how many wishes you make to change that. I really want to ask you, Aries, is there anyone or anything in your life where you're projecting your own magic onto them? This happens a lot with really good people. You are such a good person at heart that sometimes you project your own inner loving qualities and goodness and kindness onto others when they are actually not all that. Okay, I've been there as well. I've been guilty of that as well, where you may be dating someone, you may be friends with someone, and you are always giving them the benefit of the doubt, always looking at their bright side, but the things that you're seeing within them are actually just a reflection of your own inner truth. And your own inner truth is that you're a really good person, you're a really loving person. You may be spiritually connected, you may be this, you may be that, whatever, and you're seeing all of those good qualities in other people, but you're not seeing them for who they are, which may be a little bit more shallow than that. So I would be very careful of that. I would be careful of bringing back anyone from the past at this time as well. Now, from your angels, you have the card Big Happy Changes. Yeah, this comes hand in hand with the door to personal healing and happiness. Big happy changes, personal happiness. The doors are opening for that. And we have not the right time. It is definitely not the right time to bring anything or anyone back from the past. That is what I'm going to say with that. Also, not the right time to be taking an unusual amount of risks. Interesting. I don't know why that just came through my mouth. That's just what popped up. It's not the right time to make a huge change. It is the right time to make huge changes in terms of accepting new opportunities, relationships, people. So if there's anything new, any new ideas coming into your life, or maybe they already have come into your life and you're growing them, that is perfect, that's fine. But I would be really careful about making any decisions that are big when it comes to the past and when it comes to taking risks. So I would say avoid gambling this week. Avoid anything that feels like a gamble. Okay. We're going to get 9 tarot cards to further clarify the energies for you this week. And we are just going to pull them out face down on the table. First card out for you is the 4 of Fire in reversed. Okay, so this is a happy card. In reversed, it shows there's a slight delay. There's a slight... Remember how we were just saying that example of losing your keys and avoiding a big problem? I see something like that coming through for you in the beginning of this week or at the time that you're watching this. So for example, say that like you are planning this huge, amazing trip and it's like a road trip, and then of course you get a flat tire like the day before this road trip. Then you take your car to the mechanic to get the flat tire checked, and then while you're there, you figure, just check everything out, do a general inspection, and then it turns out there's like a problem with your car, and if you hadn't gotten that flat tire, then you wouldn't have found out this other issue with your car that would have been a huge deal had you gone on that road trip. So I'm seeing an energy like that where there's a delay, but in mysterious ways which you might not understand, this delay is very beneficial for you. So be very happy if there's any delays this week is what I would say. We have love coming out with the 6. This is the Lovers, but it really gives me strength vibes, with the lion there. Oh gosh. And I just dropped the card. I feel like love is kind of falling into your lap, with me dropping that card. I don't know. There's a powerful decision being made this week that will bring more love into your life. There's a powerful decision this week that will open the doorways to personal healing and happiness for you. So if you know what I'm talking about, comment down below. What is this? I'm very curious. But let's see what the other cards have to say. Maybe there will be more clarification here. But all I'm saying is there's a lot of happiness and there's a big positive decision being made that will open your doors to happiness. Okay. We have the 10 of Fire. All right, so this card comes out when there's a lot of responsibilities on your plate, when there is a lot to focus on, so it could be a busy time for you. Second row, 4th card out, we have the Messenger of Air in reversed. Again, I want to say be mindful of bringing back the past, okay? There may be stalled communication when it comes to someone or something from your past that maybe it didn't work out. This could have been someone that you thought you would have married, you thought you would have spent your life with, you thought this, you thought that. You just thought that there was something long-term here, or maybe it could be a friend. You thought this friend would be in your life forever. Communication may be a little bit blocked with them at this time. That is, again, another situation where it's like, okay, this blockage, this delay is a good thing for you. There's more healing coming out of this through this blockage. Even if you didn't have a huge falling out with someone, even if this is just talking about someone who you love already, they're already a friend, they're already a partner, and you just feel like you're not communicating as much right now, understand that having that alone time, having this space and this connection, this blockage of forward movement, this blockage of communication is actually a blessing right now for whatever reason. Maybe it's giving you more time to think about the relationship. Maybe it's giving you more time to heal, to become stronger. Okay, I don't know. There's some type of blockage and delay that's really, really good for you this week though. And I know that sounds so weird, but I swear that's what I'm seeing. Fifth card, center of the spread, center of your week is the Empress. Exactly. Beautiful, abundant changes. Also, the number 3 is sticking out. The number 3, you might be seeing 333. It is the number of creative forward movement. It's the number of change, creative change, okay, development in your plans, in your goals. The Empress shows that you're in a very positive, abundant mindset. And also, can we talk about how the Empress is right underneath the Lovers card or the Love card? Okay, wow, abundance coming through. In terms of love, in terms of the decisions that you made in the past are really starting to pay off as well. I see that you knew your worth. You didn't settle. And you've been kind of focused on just maintaining a very positive vibration within yourself. Like I'm just seeing this sense of being strong on your own, strong within yourself, strong mind, positive thoughts. And then because of that, you are manifesting positive outer circumstances. Sixth card out is the Strength card in reversed. Wow. Okay, interesting. And this is right underneath the Ten of Fire. I think you may be ignoring a problem that's going on in your life. I feel like it's almost like you're overworking yourself, but you refuse to believe that you're overworking yourself. Or because it feels to me like you have too much going on, too much on your plate, but you're in denial about that. So for example, if you're in college, you may be thinking to yourself, oh yeah, I could totally take like 7 or 8 classes this semester. And it's just like, you can't do that. You're overestimating your abilities, yourself. So I would just say, don't be afraid this week to admit when you need extra help, to kind of be a little bit more vulnerable. I almost get this sense of, I'm tough, I can do it. Also in communication, you may be putting up like a bit of a tough front with someone, refusing to get a little bit more vulnerable, or refusing to admit that you need help, or admit that you have deeper feelings here. So I would say avoid that. Great love comes when you do this. Look at how similar they are. Great love and blessings will come to you when you're able to get vulnerable about your feelings, about your authenticity. Admit when you're in too deep over your head. This is the key here. Okay, make friends with your shadow side. Don't try to resist that shadow side. Move with it, okay? So the third row, 7th card out, is the Moon in reverse. There's this kind of confusion of where things are leading in your life. The energy here this week, Aries, is very mysterious because I feel like a lot of love in the air. I feel almost like something from your past is still like ever so slightly lingering in the air. And because of that, it may be causing you to be like, try to tough it out, take on more than you can handle, or like refuse to kind of mourn, refuse to be vulnerable or admit feelings. There's something here about like, there's inner feelings within yourself that you're not admitting to yourself, or you're not allowing yourself to express it. You're like resisting your own sadness, anger, mourning, or even if it's beautiful feelings, like if you have deep feelings for someone, this can be a refusal to just express those feelings to them. I don't know, I'm seeing something like that. But it's interesting because we see positive decisions. We see doorways to healing and happiness opening up. We see lots of manifestations, big happy changes happening for you this week. So there's all these different things happening at once. And I feel like because of all of these moving parts that are going on in your life, it's kind of really hard for you to see where things are going. And the moon reversed is asking you to get really vulnerable, get really authentic with yourself. And almost, I want to say to you, it's safe for you to love. It is safe for you to open up. It's safe for you to express yourself. So if you're in any circumstance where you have more that you want to say it. And we do see that with the messenger of air reverse. Maybe this is you refusing to speak on your emotions, refusing to speak on what you want long term. Maybe you're a little afraid. Maybe, your past haunted you a bit and now you are finding it a little bit more difficult to open up. I don't know. I'm just seeing something here about like, don't block your own communication, okay? Don't hide your feelings. Express them. If you want to reach out to someone, reach out to them. If you want to express your feelings, express them, because I think that will be supported this week. 8th card out is the Fool in reverse. What are you waiting for? You have a lot of major arcana cards this week. The Fool, though, when reversed, it really does give this energy of like, simultaneously, what are you waiting for? Dive into this energy, but don't be an idiot about it. Like, don't take unnecessary risks. So yes, speak your feelings, but also make sure that you're not saying anything that will start an argument, offend anyone. You know what I'm saying? Like, think before you speak, but don't hold back. Does that make sense? Do the best of both worlds. Find a nice balance between those energies, because you want to express yourself. You want to be the person you want to be, but at the same time, you don't want to just let everything out there and not think about how your words affect others. So find that beautiful balance. That's what I'm seeing with the Fool card in reverse. And also we see here in this particular Fool card, she is blowing a trumpet. And this just speaks about the throat chakra. I feel like your throat chakra is very much the center of the energies here this week. So communication. I'm also seeing forward movement. I keep coming back to Mercury. I keep coming back to Hermes, who is a sacred trickster energy, a sacred trickster spirit. And we are ending Mercury retrograde tomorrow at the time that I'm filming this. I believe the 9th or the 14th, right? And then we'll have a little shadow period. But this week that we are asking about, I feel like Mercury's energies are really strong with you. Throat chakra is, kind of the center here. Anything involving communication, traveling, expressing yourself, expressing your emotions, really supported this week, okay? And your final card out is the Tower. Absolutely. Stuff is falling apart, okay? I also want to warn you against burnout, because this is right underneath the 10 of fire, the Strength card in reverse, and then it's the Tower. If you are overworking yourself, you need to take a break. You straight up need to take a break. If you have too much on your plate, you need to put some stuff down. You need to delegate, because it's not sustainable. The Tower talks about things falling apart in our life because they are not built on a healthy foundation. I'm also getting this energy here of like, I almost wonder if some of you are doing some form of Kundalini yoga or trying to awaken your energies. And the Tower card is coming out to show like it's happening for you rapidly. Like your energy is increasing rapidly, but I feel like your reality cannot sustain that. And so things may start to crumble in your life that are no longer a vibrational match to you, and you're gonna have to be really diligent in keeping up with the changes that are happening in your life, because they will be happening rapidly. You are having beautiful, positive changes happen with the Love card. We totally see that, 100%. Beautiful decisions being made, but it will appear, and we see this in the Coyote card in reverse, it will appear as if things are falling apart. It will appear as if things are not working out, as if you're taking a step back, as if there's a delay happening, but it is actually putting you on the fastest path. Okay, so just keep that in mind this week. When there is delays, when there are setbacks, remember that there's a sacred trickster spirit working with you at this time, and they are actually taking you on a shortcut. These delays are shortcuts, so try to see how that is a shortcut. You might not be able to see it with the Moon card in reversed. It might be a little confusing to you, but just make sure that you're maintaining a positive mindset and you're allowing anything in your life that is falling away right now to fall away, and you are embracing the new beautiful blessings that are coming through to you. If you want to embrace more of this energy, I highly recommend allowing yourself to get vulnerable, allowing yourself to experience love and happiness and beautiful feelings and express those things. A lot of these cards are all about accepting more love, more blessings, more beauty, higher vibrations into your life. And in order to do that, make sure that you're also expressing that to the people around you, to yourself, just in the way that you move about life. When you act out of peace and love and tranquility, you will attract peace and love and tranquility. So this was a really kind of spiritual, deep reading. I hope it made sense to you. Comment how this resonated with you down below. I would love to hear that. And I will see you for the next one. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Bye-bye.